So, welcome back to Badass Tarot on Instagram and Badass Tarot 2 on YouTube. I am the Oracle, Oshun Ajay. We are getting into I'm going to finish up tonight's reading with the Gemini, okay, and then I'll do the fire and water signs tomorrow, okay. And welcome to the people in the chat, okay. I can't pay too much attention to the chat right now because I am trying to focus on the reading, you guys, but thank you for joining me, okay. And so we're doing the Gemini, okay, the air signs, and we will finish up fire and water signs tomorrow, okay. And I do have a card for you guys, and we have the Justice card, okay, for the Gemini. Y'all, it looks like you air signs are having a lot of dealing with legal things, okay. Now it might not all be legal things. I know, well, I'm not going to talk about nobody else's reading, but in the other ones I saw a lot of people dealing with child support, okay. With this one, someone might actually be getting in trouble in some kind of way, or let's see what the other cards have to say. This Justice card, I do feel is regarding something with is a legal matter, but let's get clarity on this Justice card, okay. So Spirit, what is this Justice card about for the Geminis, okay, for the month of going forward, okay. And you have the Wheel of Fortune, okay. So whatever the legal matter is, it's going to go in your favor, so that's a good thing, okay. Now it might not be necessarily going to court. It may be regarding some sort of paperwork, trying to solidify something, closing on a house, some business matter. But whatever this legal issue is that you guys have going on, Gemini, it looks like things are going in your favor. And for a lot of you, it wasn't very probable that it would go in your favor. So this is a good sign for you guys that it is looking up and it's going to go in your favor. Things are balancing out for you, okay, with the Temperance card, okay. So whatever you had going on, Gemini, as far as this legal matter, it looks like it's going in your favor, and things are going to be beginning to balance out towards the beginning of the month. But okay, so you got a legal matter going. It's going your way. Things are beginning to balance out, but yet in the whole undertaking, Spirit can, okay. We got this Five of Swords here, and I'm trying to figure out what this because the Five of Swords means that like somebody is going to like kind of play themselves. Someone is selling out. Someone is kind of like humiliating themselves. Let's see what this is about. Okay, is it a business matter? It feels like someone is being used or taken advantage of, okay? So is it you taking advantage of someone? Are you taking advantage of a water sign, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Because like I said, with the Wheel of Fortune, Gemini, it looks like things are going your way, but they're not supposed to be going your way. Okay, so and then you got so somebody's getting humiliated, somebody's being used here, or being taken advantage of with the Two of Cups. Okay, so is this a business partnership? Wow, let's see what's going on here. Okay, so legal matter, some kind of, I feel more like this is like a partnership, a business matter that is going your way. It's balancing out, but someone is being humiliated. Someone is, but you're not, it's not you, okay? So this is either an air sign, okay, or a water sign. But why are they being humiliated? Your partner. Spirit, can we get clarity on the Five of Swords and the Two of Cups? Very interesting. Very, very interesting, Gemini. What do you have going on? Spirit, can we get clarity on the Five of... Okay, I feel like I need to pick up my this is definitely someone that you're working with, okay? And I'm feeling more like it is an air... I'm feeling like it's an air sign, okay? So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So or is this you? Did you let me see. Did you humiliate yourself to get what you wanted in this partnership? Did you sacrifice something? Because you know what, I'm seeing a lot of sacrifice and like people selling out and like basically like compromising their morals and values and things like that in order to obtain something that's really in the end not going to be worth it. Okay, so I want to pull an oracle card for you guys. Okay, so Spirit, what messages do we have for the Gemini from the Healing Oracle deck regarding their first week of September going forward? It looks like there is some sort of partnership that's going your way, but it looks like I'm feeling more like this is you that was taken advantage of in some sort of way, or you gave up something, you compromised something, Gemini. Spirit, what? Okay, I knew something wasn't right. I don't have all my oracle cards. This deck was feeling light as hell. Okay, this is yeah. So something involving your work, Gemini, or somebody that you're working with in some sort of partnership. Does not feel like a love relationship. It feels like some sort of other type of partnership. And I feel like on some level you're compromised yourself in order to get what you want, okay? Because in order to sway things your way, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and read these cards because they were sticking out, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and read them. We have the unleash your creativity. So I feel like, again, this is related to some project, some work that you're doing with somebody that's a partner with you, Gemini, okay? And so this is telling, because I feel like you are suppressing yourself or like compromising yourself in order to be able to work with this other person, and it's bringing you the things that you want, but you're giving up something. Like you're not fully unleashing your creativity. This is what the Spirit is telling you, okay? So on some level you have this home card, okay, which basically means that on some level you're allowing yourself, and you may not even realize it, Gemini, because this is something that is comfortable. This is something that is familiar to you. So basically you are recreating a situation that you dealt with in your childhood, okay, in your upbringing. And a lot of us, you know, we had dysfunctional situations where we may have had a narcissistic parent. We may have had something that caused us to think that people taking advantage of us is normal, or something where you're not really standing on your morals and values, and you're compromising yourself in order to gain whatever it is that you're gaining, like this material wealth or this position, this social status or something, okay? But on some level you're allowing yourself to be taken advantage of. I feel like this is, and it's definitely in your work or some sort of project that you're doing. I feel like you gave up something. You allowed yourself to be compromised and minimized, okay, for this partnership, okay? And this is because you are used to doing things like this. You are used to shrinking yourself down and dimming your light in order to make other people comfortable, okay? This is something that you are recreating from your childhood, okay? You keep recreating your dysfunctions from home. And your final card, Gemini, is the sexuality card, which is inviting you to, and again, I feel like this is related to the work. Okay, I don't know what your line of work is. I feel like for a lot of females, it's whatever the work is, it's calling you to be beautiful. It's calling you to be brilliant. It's calling you to be charismatic and creative. Okay, and I feel like you need to unleash your divine feminine nature. Allow the sexuality to become part of whatever it is that you're doing, because it will amp the work up, the project up. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's going to amp it up, even more by adding that other aspect, this very beautiful, sensual, attractive aspect of yourself. Even if you're a male, that divine feminine needs to be expressed. Okay. So basically, the overall message is that things are going in your favor because of something, but basically, in order to get where you are, and in order to be in the position that you're in, you have compromised yourself on some level, okay? And you have allowed someone else to take advantage of you. And I feel like it's advantage of your gifts and your talents, okay? And that you need to be even more creative, because you're even better than what you're doing. You're shrinking yourself in order to make someone else comfortable, okay? You're dimming your light in order to, because other people are afraid of the light, okay? And this is because you've been trained, you've been conditioned to do this from your upbringing, okay? So you need to stop recreating the dysfunctions from your childhood and unleash that sexual energy, because sexual energy is also creative energy, okay? This is how we bring new life into being, okay? And this is how we breathe life into anything that we are looking to manifest, okay? With that sexual energy, okay? So this is the going forward into the first week of September. I would say, begin recreating yourself, Gemini, to include the sexual part of yourself. And if this makes other people uncomfortable, then that's their problem, okay? But I feel like your spirit is urging you to express this part of yourself, whether your parents said, would approve of it or not, because right now you are grown. This is your life. No one is experiencing your life but you, and you owe it to yourself to be free. Okay, I am the Oracle Oshun Ajay. This is Badass Tarot on Instagram, Badass Tarot 2 on YouTube. Peace.